5,000 years of Chinese history and ancient wisdom. Chinese history is long and profound. However, it is undeniable that there is still a gap with the ancient times. I infer that fortunately Mr. Laozi left behind a Tao Te Ching. But now there is a new controversy, and the Tao Te Ching currently circulating may have been revised. I just want to talk about some of my teacher Tian Dao Ren's views on my teachings. Someone once said that the Buddhist Tantra method is very profound. I am a Taoist, only describing my personal experience, no criticism, I'm not qualified. I said, it seems that some ancient Indian gods are also used by Buddhism, and Taoism also uses some Buddhist gods, such as Buddha, Bodhisattva, Arhat, etc. And I have seen some videos. When Buddhism was promoted from India to the Central Plains, Zhongyuan, it encountered difficulties at the beginning. Later, after understanding the Central Plains, Zhongyuan, culture, it created the later Chinese Buddhism. It seems to be different from Indian Buddhism. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. The above three real examples seem to be independent individual stories. However, there are real existences. First, the ancient Indian idols were used by Buddhism, so whether the scriptures and mantras were accepted as is or modified to be more suitable for the common people. Although Taoism has incorporated some Buddhist doctrines and Buddha/Bodhisattva statues. But why Taoism has not changed? There are differences between Chinese Buddhism and Indian Buddhism at that time, so why did no one question Chinese Buddhism, which is enough to show that this is correct? Can anyone give an explanation for these three phenomena? Personal, superficial opinion. In fact, Mr. Laozi has given a clear answer in the Tao Te Ching. Tao begets one, one begets two begets three, and three begets all things. Personal opinion. We will not discuss whether the Tao Te Ching has ever been tampered with. In fact, in the eyes of high-level Taoist priests, we can know its authenticity, regardless of whether it is the original text. As long as it is useful, it is true to seek truth. What I want to say is, not mystifying. As for Taoism, the Tao that Mr. Laozi wanted to emphasize, it is too profound and difficult to express in certain ways. However, we can use the Tai Chi diagram to broadcast Taoism in a simple and easy-to-understand way. Dear high-level Taoist priests in the Central Plains, Zhongyuan, no matter how glorious the 5,000 years of Chinese history is, it is only in the East. The 5,000 years of Chinese civilization has ushered in, it cannot be avoided, the real going to the world, how to integrate with other civilizations. Isn't it another difficult challenge? I once asked my teacher a question, why Confucianism is easier to promote than Taoism, and my teacher Tian Dao Ren answered, for common people to understand it, it is easier to spread. Tao begets one, one begets two begets three begets all things. Mr. Laozi has already said the evolution process of all things in the universe, including people, things, objects, sex, spells, etc. all-encompassing evolution process, and only lacks the action to organize, understand, and promote. I must emphasize that I have no selfish motives or promoting Taoism. I always believe that the essence of Taoism can be passed on, the essence is there, and there will be no fault. Otherwise, no matter how many dojos/halls for the practice there are, it is just surface work, and one day, it will still shoot itself in the foot. Just like some sects, they only need truth, goodness, and beauty, just 3 words. How many people can be fooled? I hope the highly cultivated Taoist priests in the Central Plains, Zhongyuan, will think about the people. Thank you. Let's encourage each other.